Hello there, I'm Chad Charleston, and welcome back to 4 Steps to Enlightenment. So, you've come back for some more of my advice, have you? Of course. Well, let's get started, shall we? So, you're getting older now, you've got the perfect physique like my good self, and you've got the girl. What's next? Well, you may want to get a job. Personally, I don't see the point in it, but you never know. So, I'm here to help you get one. So, you want a job, do you? Well, these 4 steps are about to change your life, okay? Now, the first thing you want to do to get a job is to bring a resume to the interview.
Now, don't actually worry about what's in the resume, because it doesn't matter. No one actually reads them. All you have to do is copy and paste the same sentence over and over and over again on a page and put it in different formats. My sentences usually include things like, "I hate this interviewer," or "You're dumb." But my most favorite one to use is, "You have an ugly face." That always gets me laughing because they have no idea that that is what you just gave them.
Okay, so you got the resume going. Good. Now it's time to waste the interview. So if you're going to do that, the first step is to ask the interviewer how much money you're going to be making. It shows the interviewer that you're not here to mess around and you're ready to get down to business. Oh, and if that dollar amount is not above $50, then you better start haggling to up that price. It should look a little something like this. So, what sort of money am I going to be looking at for this job?
Well, typically, an employee of your age would be paid about $20 an hour.
What? $20 an hour? For me? I'm Chad Charleston, okay? Now I'm not going to get out of bed every morning for $20 an hour. You're going to need to raise that up a bit.
I'm not actually here to discuss payment. This is simply an interview to work out whether or not the job is right for you.
Yeah. I know what's happening here, alright? You're just pretending that you're not interested in me, as if that's possible. So I'll lower my price. Well, let me tell you something. That's not going to happen.
Look, Chad, I think you're a little bit confused about what this interview entails.
I'm confused. No. I think it's you who's confused. Look, I'm Chad Charleston, okay? Now, I'm not going to work for $20 an hour, alright? So, alright, I'll give you a figure, alright? $60 will work, okay? So, come on, give us something.
Look, maybe we can negotiate with the company about a little bit more, but...
A bit more? Look, give yourself a fighting chance here, okay? If you want me to work for you, you're going to have to raise it up, okay? How about you give us a dollar figure? Go on.
Maybe $25 an hour?
$25 an hour. You're getting a bit ridiculous now, aren't you? Alright? That's not going to work. Alright, I'll make it easier on you, okay? I'll bring down my price to $55. How's that work?
55? No, that's not alright. No, the maximum we can pay you is $35 an hour.
$35 an hour. For me. That's not going to happen, okay? Alright? Alright. I'll lower it to 50, okay? 50, I'm fine with 50. How about that?
Alright, fine, whatever.
You see, it's as easy as that. Now the next part to wasting the interview is to not pay attention to anything the interviewer says throughout. Now I suppose you're probably thinking, but Chad, that makes no sense. Well, trust me, it makes all the sense in the world. Because once you get to the end of the interview, they're going to ask you this.
So, do you have any questions?
Now, if you hadn't been listening to the interview throughout the interview, you're not going to have any questions for them. So don't pay attention to the interviewer, and you'll have a bunch of questions for them at the end when they ask you. It'll make you look really smart and very inquisitive. Now, you're probably going to have to look up the definition of that word, so don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, so now on to the final step of how to get a job. The best way to do that is to keep the interviewer's expectations really low, so that when you actually get the job, you'll look so much better. The best way to do that is to talk about how much little effort you're going to put into it, and that you really don't care overall. But also add on to that you're thinking of turning over a new leaf in the near future, and they'll just give you the job like that. Well, it looks like it's time for me to go now, but don't worry, there's no need for tears. I'm going to go back over everything I've done today, so you'll still get me for a few more minutes. Okay, so first, you gotta have a really good resume, one that details a bunch of random crap. Second, you want to ask the interviewer about money, and don't be cheated by some low wages some chump might get. Thirdly, you gotta try the not paying attention strategy. It's good because it gives you a lot of questions at the end and makes you look really smart. And then, number 4, you gotta keep the expectations of the interviewer low, so when you get the job you look that much better. So, good luck with your interviews, and remember, the best way to live life is to try and be like me. See you next time.